what we have instead. Nothing city
Oh, look for the second half. Here's a story I want to share with you guys. I don't get to talk about this a lot. I've been doing Classic Albums Live for a while, as you know, and love playing here at the Capitol Theater. We cannot say enough again. Thank you for supporting Classic Albums Live if you come to those shows. And if you're new to the series, you're just coming out here. We don't usually do this kind of thing, but it sure is fun to just rock out and play a whole bunch of different stuff and kind of play with some reckless abandon. So thank you very much for being here. So about my kids were just very, very young, and I got this email from Toronto, Ontario, where Classic Albums Live started. And I just moved to Florida, and I get this email from, hey man, I saw you at the Phoenix Concert Theater in Toronto, and I just been Blind Melon's auditioning singers, and I can't do the gigs, I'm already signed to a deal, so I suggested you. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. So I got an email from Roger Stevens, the guitar player for Blind Melon. He's like, hey bro, we got wind of you, we're thinking maybe you could do some demos for us. So they started sending me one instrumental song after another, everything off of their first album, everything off of their second album, which at the time I had no idea they actually had a second album, so surprise. So that was a surprise. So I had to actually learn a record I'd never heard either, which is kind of weird. And I was having to record them on a small 4-track recorder. It was like this big, looked like a tiny little, like a cell phone size. And I'd plug a mic into it, and I had a baby girl at the time who was 10 months old. And my wife was pregnant with my son. So I was in the bathroom at 2 a.m. singing every Blind Melon song ever written, and then sending it to California. And they were sending it all over the place. So they're like, bro, we love how you sound. So Christopher Thorn, the guitar player's like, bro, my family lives in Palm Springs. We're gonna come to Boca, or Palm Beach rather, come and have dinner with you around Christmas. I'm like, oh, cool, man. So Christopher Thorn comes to my house with his wife and his little kid, and we hang out, and we have some dinner, and we talk about pulling my motorcycle behind a tour bus. It's like a really great conversation. I'm like, this is cool. I think I'm in the band, it's getting good. They're like, hey, so here's another hurdle for you to jump through. We'd like to fly you to California. If you wouldn't mind coming out after the holidays, jam some songs with us in space. I'm like, of course. So I fly to California. Brad Smith, bass player, picks me up at my buddy's house in North Hollywood. We drive to Malibu, go to a rehearsal spot. There's the band. We go in the rehearsal space. We jam every song. We jam them all. We jam songs. They're like, you know that song, bro? I'm like, yeah, I learned that song. They're like, dude, we never play it. Let's try it. So we played songs they never played before together. It was pretty awesome. And then I went back home. And I was like, holy crap, man, I can't believe I got to play all those songs. And they're like, well, you know what? Before you can be in the band, we would now like you to write some songs with us. I'm like, wow. So here we go. Now, unfortunately, after we got to that, if you guys don't know this, they have another singer since Shannon Hoon. His name's Travis Warren. And so they got rid of Travis Warren. They were going to hire me, but it never happened, unfortunately, because I almost had babies. But here's the real kicker. So we played every song in their catalog, and they were all looking at each other like, hey, man, are there any more songs? And I'm standing there going, oh, yeah. Well, there is the one song. And this is the one song I never got to sing with Blind Melon. And that is as true a story as I can ever tell, man. So here we go, the one I never did with Blind Melon.